Okay, so you got a job offer. First of all, congratulations. I think it is important to take a moment to acknowledge that you got an offer, to celebrate that, to be excited about it, and to feel how good it feels to finally get through that process, to finish all those interviews and all those conversations with recruiters and hiring managers, and to finish maybe technical interviews, coding challenges, all that good stuff, and to just celebrate getting a job offer, which is really hard to do. I know there can also be a feeling right now that you might want to just kind of wave the white flag, accept the offer, and get it over with. But I do encourage you to take some time and slow down and actually negotiate the offer. You're right at the finish line, and I encourage you to keep going. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about the two things that you can do to slow things down and to move forward in your negotiation so that you can take a breath, relax a little bit, and start to think strategically about how to approach your negotiation. So the first thing that you want to do is ask for more time to consider your offer. The recruiter has made an offer to you. They're hoping that you're going to respond quickly. And most of the time, they're hoping that you're just going to kind of rubber stamp the offer, say that you accept it, and ask where you can sign. Of course, you're not going to do that because you're going to negotiate. So it's important to signal to them that you do need more time and also to give them a subtle heads up that there's a negotiation coming. So by asking for more time, you not only actually get more time, which is important, you only need a day or two to move through the entire salary negotiation mastery program, to counteroffer, to finish up your negotiation. So you don't need to ask for much more time, but you do need a little bit of time so that you can slow down and consider things. And as I said, it's important that the recruiter knows that maybe there's a negotiation coming so that they can begin to set their own expectations and possibly even start doing research in the background to figure out how they might respond if you counteroffer. So that's the first thing, is just to ask for more time, acknowledge the offer, and get a few days so that you can slow down and consider what your strategy will look like. The second thing that you want to do is confirm that you understood the numbers that were actually offered. This may sound kind of weird, but there are times when the recruiter will say something and you might hear something different, and then it would be a shame to negotiate numbers that they didn't say, to engage in a negotiation with an offer that doesn't exist, which could be frustrating for them and for you and could waste a lot of time. And so you don't need anything formal here, by the way. All you need is some kind of confirmation of what the details of the offer are that they're making so that you can consider them and so that you know for sure you're building a strategy to negotiate the thing that they're actually offering. So let's take a look at a short script that you can use when they make an offer to respond, ask for time, and confirm that you understand the details of the offer. So here's what you might say when they make an offer. This could be either in an email response if they emailed you the offer, or it could be on the phone. If you have this handy, you could keep it up in front of you so that if they do make an offer, you can just read it off verbatim and it should work really well. And that is, thanks for the offer, I appreciate it. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a few days to think it over before I respond. And would you mind emailing me a summary of the numbers you mentioned? I don't need anything formal. Bullet points will be fine. So that accomplishes both of our objectives for this lesson, asking for more time to consider the offer and getting the details of the offer so you can make sure that you're negotiating the right numbers when it's time to negotiate. And this also sends a subtle signal to the recruiter that there might be a negotiation coming so they can start doing some prep on their side so the negotiation will go more smoothly and be less surprising when you counteroffer.